Shock Monkey Radio is created by adults for entertainment purposes. The views and opinions expressed here do not reflect the sponsors or FXPG Public Radio. For additional information, refer to the U.S. Bill of Rights. Stand warned.
All right, so I was thinking, I had this conversation with my sister. Was it Memorial Day? That was the holiday. Yeah, Memorial Day. It was like, I think, when it comes to Biden and when it comes to Trump, when talking about both of these guys as president, I think it would be better if they just randomly selected a social security number and made them the president for 4 years. All right. And my sister, she argued, it was like, well, I don't know about that because there are some real idiots out there. And I'm like, yes, of course there are some. Yeah, but you got to understand is like, if you think Biden is an idiot or you think Trump was an idiot or still is an idiot, which I agree, yes, they both are idiots. All right. They were presidents too. George W. Bush was a president too. Okay. If you think they were idiots, it's like, what's the difference between randomly selecting an American citizen to do his duty for 4 years or her duty for 4 years? All right. Because you got to understand is like when you become president of the United States, you're kind of like a captive of the government. All right. You can't really, like every single movie they make about an American president, like The American President or Dave or something like that, they'll have this thing where the president can just put on a jumpsuit, a tracksuit or something like that and get a Mercedes-Benz and just drive off whenever he wants. It's like, no. That's not how it works. When you're the president, you are held captive by the Secret Service. All right, you are held captive by the American people and the U.S. government. And so if you just randomly select somebody's social security number and like Secret Service breaks into this crack den and pulls this dude out, it's like, sorry, you're president. He may be a junkie. It's like, so they'd come out and it's like, you got a couple weeks to dry him out before the inauguration. And so, you could have this like heroin junkie or something like that, and he's got to go through all the buckets and stuff like that, like they did in Train Spotting or whatever. It's watching the babies on the ceiling and stuff, and he is technically captive, and there's no way the president of the United States could sneak out for a little bit of smack. You guys hang here. I'm just going to run out real quick for an 8-ball. Bullshit, Donald Trump. Bullshit. You could probably go do that now. But there's no way you could do that if you were president of the United States. And so, I mean, you could sit there and it could probably turn that person's life around for the better. It's like all of a sudden, then that person puts out a book instead of Obama or Trump or, whoever, or George W. Bush. That person puts out a book and he says, yeah, I never did it again, 888 days sober or whatever. And good for him. It turned your life around, And if it is some sort of junkie or just person off the street, it could be the fact that, it turns their life around, or they all of a sudden start caring about the political process. I mean, we could still vote for every other position, but randomly drawing a secret social security number, maybe it should be like selective service. You have to register for the selective service, maybe. Maybe that's better. I don't know. But the point is that, if any idiot will do, because I don't know if you saw Biden at the G7, but some of the clips I've seen, it's just embarrassing. We look like idiots because of him. We look like elder abusers, all right? We look like people who punch old people in nursing homes. We look like for S&Gs, we threw this guy out there as president. It's like, good luck in his moments of silence. 7 seconds of silence. It's just, Putin, what? And you could think Biden is an idiot, or you could think he's good. Whatever. However your feelings. You could look back at Trump and say, wouldn't you rather have just some randomly selected person than Trump? I'm a Republican. I liked Trump for 4 years. Now I don't like him anymore again. I didn't like him before. There's only 4 years of my life that I liked Trump, and that was when he was president. And that's it. And even then, he pissed me off quite a bit.